Stop trying to overcome your imposter syndrome. Hear me out first. What if the self-doubt that you're feeling isn't about you being an imposter? It's not that you don't belong in certain spaces. It's not that you were hired incorrectly, but maybe it's that the self-doubt that you're feeling is really coming from a different monster, something called internalized oppression. Have you ever considered that before? Let me explain. Internalized oppression is what happens when you live in an oppressive culture like the one that we're in, but as a marginalized person, you start to let that shit get inside you. It really starts to control and influence how you think about yourself and others. So let me give you an example. Let's say you are looking around the room and you are a queer person and you can't see anyone who's visibly queer like you. And then you start to feel like maybe I shouldn't be here. And it's because we have this system of anti-queerness that really makes it hard for queer folks like us to access certain spaces. It's not because we are incompetent, that we're not as competent as straight folks, but it's an access problem. Or another example, let's say you're a Black woman who hesitates to speak in all white spaces. It's because we have this system of anti-Blackness that stereotypes Black women as aggressive instead of acknowledging our perspectives as valid. And so you can see how it's not that we aren't as eloquent or as capable as white folks, but that is a values problem. In those two quick examples, I hope you can see the ways in which we can come to learn that our self-doubt as marginalized people, we see it as an individual problem when really I see it as a systemic problem, as internalized oppression suggests. And this is also how we get caught up in being told that we should do the Superman pose so that we can feel more confident about ourselves, when really I think we should be unlearning the ways that this self-doubt was planted inside us as marginalized people so that we can stop acting from that place. But I'd love to hear from you. Do you resonate with those two examples that I shared? Have you had similar examples? Let me know in the comments below. If you have resonated with those two examples, then you can see how we oftentimes beat ourselves up even when we're trying to create change and thinking that we are the problem, and how that doesn't really help us. And this is exactly why I created this channel. My name is Petra Vega, and everything I've learned about leadership has come from my work on the ground as a community organizer, not from the boardroom. I describe myself as a liberatory leadership coach, an emergent strategist, a social justice facilitator, and a radical social worker. And this channel is just for leaders like you, queer, trans, Black, Indigenous, people of color, who want to build more authenticity and self-trust into their leadership through my lens of integrating anti-oppression, trauma-informed practices, and even a little playfulness into their leadership. Now, if you don't want to wait until the next video drops, you might want to sign up for my email list. I call it the Possibilities Pod, so that you can start getting some stories, some strategies to support on how you can integrate this approach into your leadership. That's it for me.